Hey everybody, we're back with another episode on Charmane's World, and I'm super excited. Look at this nigga. I'm super excited. Just a brief recap. So last episode we talked about soul ties, marriage, and social media, and that was like a really great episode with the guest I had, Rashad. He actually brought like a lot of insight to the episode, so that was really fun, and shout out to him for just coming on. And since then, with soul ties, just to elaborate for those who may have missed it, we talked about how they can keep us a little stuck, and sometimes not even just a little, like really stuck, and which is gonna like be a segue into what we're gonna talk about tonight actually, which is situationships. Because usually you got a soul tie thing going on, you seeing this person, most times not really official, and then it just becomes about that one thing, whatever it is, that one, two little things you're not really building or expanding or anyway growing in no really real way, and then next thing you know, you're in a situationship. And I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knew somebody who was in a situationship, so I'm sure everybody can pretty much relate on how you can get in one unknowingly, or how you just find yourself in one and you wonder how we get here. You want to get out, but then you like it, and then you like, I don't like this person, but you like it. So it can get really tricky, really tricky. Also, if you guys listen to any other shows, there's another internet radio show called High Tea with Bree on Freedom Radio, and right now they're discussing dating for dummies. And with dating for dummies, they just are pretty much giving you a whole lot of tips to really date the right way, I would say. Like how you meet somebody, how you dress, how you talk, what your conversation should be like when you're out with other people and the person you're dating, how, you know, what you should disclose to your close friends and family when you're dating. And they really are breaking it down really good. So I've been really listening to them, taking mental notes, because Sabrina and Dion over there, they have like so much wisdom when it comes to dating, and I really love them. So like I really value their opinion, so shout out to them at Freedom Radio. They are on Instagram and they're on Twitter actually, and the Facebook, so you guys can find them. High Tea with Bree, and they air every Thursday on Freedom Radio at 11 o'clock, and then they re-air on Saturdays at the same time. So shout out to them, check them out. And then also, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll get back to it. So I do have some people with me actually, and I'm super glad. So yeah, last week I had one guest, and this week I have two guests, and they are like so fucking funny, you guys. Let me just think these motherfuckers are hella funny. And so I'm just so glad that they are on this episode with me. So ladies, you could introduce yourselves.
Me? Hi, my name is Sabel, and I'm here to talk shit with LaSharia. Let's do it.
I'm glad you came.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. You know I've been on your ass.
Yeah, I'm glad you reached out, because Sabel has been hitting me up on Twitter for a minute. Like, when can I come? When can I come? And I'm just
Friday.
You know, I'm kind of wishy-washy, but we're here. We made it. And who's that other person?
Hey y'all, my name is Chey, and I am also very happy to be here.
Yay.
Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. I'm so glad. Me and Cheyenne went on a trip, for everyone who probably has seen this on Instagram. Sabel, I don't think I've had so many moments on Instagram with Sabel lately.
If I'm ugly, don't hit me up. I ain't nobody.
No, that's not even it. One, I started working another job in the middle of like high summer, and completely, I felt like almost took me out of the game as far as my hot girl summer was going. So a lot of events that you've been to, I went near. So
I feel like we started the beginning of Hot Girl Summer, which was Shey's birthday.
That was a good way to kick off the subject.
It was.
Yeah.
And I was in a relationship, and
Did you leave us?
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
You did. You left us too.
Yeah.
Because y'all was already leaving.
You
So
saw-
what am I supposed to do?
You saw Chocolate Bunny and was like, bye. Which is out of here. But, yeah.
I didn't see anybody.
Okay.
And that leads us to the topic
of Situationship.
I didn't leave y'all. Y'all was already going. So, you know, I don't know. I be so smitten when I see certain people.
That's a good way of putting
I'm
it.
not doing
Smitten.
Oh my god! Like sometimes I be feel like when I see certain dudes that I just think are just cute. I don't want them. Like, you know, it's like catch and release. You know, like like it's a rare thing. Like, oh my gosh, look at this silk butterfly silkworm. It's not every day you see a silkworm.
Right,
So you pick. You're like, oh my
absolutely.
gosh. I don't know how. You know, I'm really like friendly with the insect, so I pet a silkworm, and then after that, let's put it back so somebody else can enjoy the silkworm.
Let him go.
So someone he can flourish, and I'll just be like, I know that silkworm. I used to
Absolutely.
know that silkworm. Well, it's a butterfly now, spinning silk and shit. So
But I don't think Chocolate Bunny is still a silkworm. And we'll keep it that way.
I think when we was at, I don't want to say too much. When we was at the school down the street, he was not
University
even.
of September.
He was like a little worm. Like I wasn't even like studying cuss at all. Like
That's how it always
not in the
happens.
least. Study.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't studying him not a bit. It was just like, oh yeah, I know him. I've had class with him. He plays a sport. You know, like. And that's it. Like now it's just like, oh my god.
Yes, he get grown. He get a little bit more money.
Girl.
He start looking a little better with
Start
that
getting
facial hair and everything.
Get them haircuts every so often.
Got a little deep tone in his throat now.
Right? Skin glowing.
Yeah.
Teeth just white. I just feel like, oh my god.
Teeth all white.
You know-
what you been eating?
You know what we could do in my head,
Ooh.
but not in real life?
Yes, Lord.
do the head.
No, I couldn't. Like, I could not. Like, just thinking about it, cuz was trying, and I was like,
I've already told you my story where I had to look at that nigga like, I will punch you. Back the fuck up. Ask about my mama.
no, I'm okay.
We're good.
I'm really okay on that. Like, he's cute and all. Okay.
But
So let's just talk about situationships. And me and Sabel had a moment to talk a little bit before we started recording. You got him. And so when I was listening to Sabel talk, because she was bringing up a lot of interesting perspectives, I came up with a couple of questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 questions.
Oh, a couple.
7 questions
7 questions.
about my situation.
Not yours,
Oh.
but because I feel everyone has been here. Like, even these questions, I will surely answer them as well. But, like, I was like, yeah, this is why this shit don't be working like that. Because of some of the things I was thinking of. Now, longest situationship that you can think of, Shannon.
Ooh, I would say the longest situationship I've ever been in was 6 months. I can't go past 6 months. 6 months is like a deadline for me. And 9 times out of 10, it either goes sour after 3 months or around that 6 month mark.
I tell people that after about 3 or 4 months, if you ain't gonna catch on to the signs, you just on board to be a dummy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like being a dummy, I ain't gonna lie.
I'd say, yeah, sometimes I play stupid too, you know.
But like, literally,
something
you
is
can't say you
good.
didn't know, cause like after about those 4 months, you do start to see like,
Start seeing signs, and then boom, you getting text messages from a random number talking about, oh, so you messed with so and so. Ain't nobody got time for that. Something
Well,
always go to hell around 3 months. I feel like it's like it's either going to go to hell or it's going to be your first argument, and you start to see that person's true colors on how they really feel when it comes down to certain situations. Y'all not on the same page.
well,
I could say this.
oh, first you gotta tell us how long.
Wow. On and off, 5 years.
Oh Lord.
And in the end of I never had another bitch hit my phone.
Really?
Never. On my daddy's grave, I never had another bitch hit my phone.
Well, I ain't had nobody come to my job for real, but like
My job, my phone, my nothing.
my first incident of somebody trying to come to me as a woman was like on the MySpace.
Girl, bye.
No, like I think I was like in like 11th grade, and this girl wrote me, and she was like, "Now niggas is girl, I don't care." She was like, "This you coming in between?" Because the dude last name was Little, Little. And she was like, "We gonna have our little family." I'm so young.
I would have called
and
that
like,
bitch a midget.
I'm so young and like naive. I'm like, well, what the fuck could I do? Like, I'm living with my parents 16 too. The same shit you should be doing, bitch, instead of busting it open. So you talking about I'm coming in between? I can't go nowhere further than what the bus line could take me. I'm not gonna come in between your life. Like, bitch, I'm still going to school. I got stuff I'm trying to do. Like, all I said was okay. Like, and like that was it. I just kind of stopped messing with him after that.
Okay,
like,
cool.
And then I messed with another dude, and he ended up having like a kid or whatever. But the girl didn't contact me. One of my friends told me that she just wanted to know who I was. But I was like, we're in high school. Like, what the fuck could I do? I'm gonna pray you. If you got the baby, bitch, you got the baby. I want it.
Congratulations.
Not that vested, sorry. But my longest one, it looks like I kind of am like outbeating you guys, and this is not a badge of honor. But
I thought I was winning.
Like almost like 9 years.
Really?
Yeah, and I really can't say.
Is it a situationship or is the sex really good?
I mean, that's one in the same.
Is that the same thing?
It's about the same.
I'm not gonna keep no situationship if you ain't blowing my fucking back out.
Oh, you gotta be blowing my mind.
It's really knocking boots. Like,
anytime I make
smoking
that phone call, period.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Here.
All
Okay.
that. It's
Pull
got
up.
up.
Pull up on me.
I need my issue.
Like 9 years, and like honestly, I'm not really like 100% saying like that is like done for real. Like, you know, it sounds
So let me ask you a question. With this 9 years, not to cut you off.
Okay.
Just in case you need to know.
So when you say you've been in a situationship for 9 years on and on, is this situationship? Were you ever in a relationship with this person, or has it always been a situationship?
You really have jumped into my paper.
Ooh, a nice segue.
Rolling with the homies.
I knew this subject was mine.
Yes.
This is perfect for me.
Shayani took off her earrings like we ready to fight.
Earrings on this one.
You ready to fight?
Yeah.
And Shayani's really good. Is why I really wanted you to come on, because me and her have had this little side conversation like a few times recently. Like, because it wasn't supposed to start off like that. Like, when I saw, like, well, I guess we saw each other. But when I saw him, I was like, that's him. I'ma have him. Like, I knew I was going to have him in some sort of way. Yeah, it wasn't sex initially, but it was like, him, I'm gonna have him. We're gonna be friends. I'm gonna befriend him. We're gonna be cool. That's gonna be my dude. Like, and it went kind of like that at first. Like, it kind of had some stumbles in the way, you know. But I got my shit together. I don't know what happened.
You bitches, get the fuck out of our
and
way with your crusty
if I
ass
wanted to be his
lips.
girlfriend. He was like, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And my goofy ass was like, "No."
You said it as a joke? Wait a minute.
Just dumb. But when I think about it, it probably was best for me not to be his girlfriend, because his life has glowed up in like the fastest way.
The silkworm?
This nigga's a fucking butterfly. Like, he's a butterfly with glitter and fucking magic and trap music as his background.
Hey.
God, listen on the trap.
Dab.
So, like, I don't know if the relationship would have lasted, because he just wasn't really, he wasn't really strong enough to deal with all the, like, new females and shit. So we probably would have, like, broke up.
He glowed up. And he was like, oh, I'm really that nigga.
Like, if I had got Cheyenne's booty.
Because let me tell y'all, that booty.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
we're taking Shayani to Dr. Miami. Like,
Next
this is what I
question.
want to look like. All right, doctor, figure it out.
Oh, brother.
Do you need her to be in the room while you...
Listen, my chicks have nothing to do with situationships moving forward. Thank you.
Somebody figures to stay in. They can't go away.
Shoot, I ain't got no man, so these cheeks is good for nothing, honey, period. It attracts all the wrong attention, okay?
I just have a little.
I'm not wrong attention.
Oh
If I
my
could just,
Dr. Miami's not wrong attention.
if I could just have a little. But yes, it started off pretty decently. He did actually want to be with him, and I was like, no. And so maybe he just took like the lesser route. Like,
Yeah, because that no is devastating for a man. It'll his
It hurts their
confidence.
fucking feelings.
Yeah, it'll take them that confidence level
You're like, oh,
down.
for real? That's how you feel?
So
And
he
they
was bringing
hold
it
on
up.
to it.
Oh, he still brings it up. He was like, you told me no. I'm like,
Yeah.
ask me again.
They-
Ask me again. That's how we like
Yeah.
we could go back to the nations on San Pablo Tarot and we could just do this all over again.
Holla,
Yeah. I feel like
Barry
it'd be a
Kids
mixture
for
of their
real.
pride. It'd be a mixture of, mostly a mixture of their pride, but then, at the moment they kind of get comfortable with the situation that they're in with you. Like, okay, we've been doing this for so long and it works.
Mm-hmm.
If we get in a relationship, something might change.
Mm-hmm.
So, you told me no. That's just an excuse at the end of the day because
For me to just be like,
they're
alright,
comfortable.
cool.
They get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So that first no, you got the pride, the confidence, and the comfortability. Now it's like, okay, I don't have to make you my girlfriend, and you're still around.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is comfy.
This is, I feel like I'm getting preached on.
You know what I'm saying?
I might have to go
She's
home
not
and
like, not
have some
lying.
tissue. Like, look.
This is my
What?
subject.
She's
This
not
is
lying.
y'all should reintroduce me as Dr. Chey. Honey, period. Okay? I should have got my degree in situationships.
AKA
okay?
Dr. Chey, AKA Dr. Chey LaRue.
My
my
bachelor's
God.
in situationship and I'm gonna get a understudy degree. Is that what you call it? Yes, I think that sounds about right. In niggas.
I think we all got a degree in niggas.
I think I got y'all down pack. I can teach a class, honey, period. Okay, moving forward. Okay.
Period.
I'll just say it.
So one of the things we were talking about, or Sabel was talking about, was it was the incident and she saw something on social media. She didn't want to bring it up. Should you be friends with your situationship on social media? Does that work? Can that work? Without you literally climbing in your chest, in your feelings, and just having a shit show.
Oh, I'm always being my feelings.
Yeah, first and foremost.
And we're going to talk about the feelings.
But I feel like at the end of the day is I would never be like, oh, I'm your bitch and I've been down for you for so fucking long. But not only am I your bitch or your homie, I've always been your friend. Like, you my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You can always, even before we got into the situationship, me and this person that I was in a situationship for years, we were friends. He came to me about everything. I went to him about everything. So at the end of the day, just give me that respect.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that he was going where he was going.
Mm-hmm.
And showing me what it was and how it was where he was, and it was so absolutely nice. But at the end of the day, you decided to do that shit and post that picture when I was with you, a couple of weeks before, and had a ball. And had a fucking ball. We were cool.
I don't think they think of it that deep.
I think the thing that sucks the most about it is the fact that it's a picture with no explanation.
Yeah.
You come back around and you act like nothing happened. Like, I saw that picture. So why would
Should
you
he
pretend?
have said something to her?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If you going out of the country with somebody, say I'm going with a friend. And if he don't want you to know who that friend is, that's his business to not tell.
Yeah.
It ain't none of your business, period. Okay, well, and now I know my lane. Let me take a couple of steps back and I'm going to respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to ask you no more questions because now I know where we stand. So when you go out of the country and you post this picture with another sex, then automatically, I'm really going to know where I stand, and it's confirmation.
And let me tell you what bothered me about...
I have my choice to be your friend still or not.
And this is what bothered me about the picture. You know me, I'm a nosy ass bitch. I'm gonna look through everything. I was looking through comments and people was really hyping him up like, you know, Arsenio Hall type shit. He had never denied the shit like, oh, this is my friend. We just kicking it.
This is the girl I met on the street.
Nigga was everybody was like, what's up, dog? Like, I see you. And he was just like, I feel you.
He ain't saying no, it's my friend in them comments.
Right. And to this day, he posted that picture. I ain't said a goddamn thing. And he ain't said a goddamn thing. And I thank you. Bye.
Well, for me, in my 1,000-year situationship, when we were following each other on social media, because now we don't. I don't need to see none of that shit. One, bless his heart. He's so predictable. I could almost tell you what he's doing right now. So, like, it's I don't need, I can't even say, like, who blocked who first. So, like, it's really no need for us to be friends. However, when we were friends on social media, we had an agreement that we knew that we were seeing each other, but to not post anything that would offend the other person. So I wasn't going to post any pictures of, like, me with any unexplainables or anything like that. Or this is before people were doing, like, Instagram stories. Like, I was late to Instagram. I didn't get to Instagram until, like, I don't even know, 2014 or something like that.
Yeah, I got in my situationship before Instagram and Snapchat was all popping.
We were friends. We're still friends on the Facebook, because that's, who cares about that? But, like, we had an agreement to not post things that would potentially be, like, offensive. And I for sure wasn't going to post anything because, shit, I liked him a lot. So I wasn't going to, remember, I did tell the nigga no, so I'm still dealing with that. So, like, I was not going to post nothing that was, like, further conflict, you know, whatever we had, like, going on. So, somebody said rules. No, feelings. How, since, listen here, doc, let me ask you.
Okay.
What way would you help, or what advice would you give someone like myself? I don't really jump in my feelings too much anymore. My feelings are more so when I have these expectations, which it really is feelings and expectations. I have expectations that are too high for my situationship in general. Like, for what we got going on, my expectations be like next to marriage or some shit. Like, it's just too high. Because he's not even there. Like, he doesn't even see it the same way anymore. So,
and just because he's not there does not mean your expectation is too high. You get what I'm saying? You can't look at it as to say that it's too high because he's not there. At the end of the day, you think it's too high because of the amount of time. It's the amount of time. Time has to do with everything. Time has an effect on everything. So, of course, you're going to think your expectations is close to marriage after you've been in this situation for so long.
God damn it. See, you're good at this. You know what I'm good at? I'm good at, like, helping you get to a good dude relationship. Like, I can talk relationships.
Yeah.
Like, Situationships for me have been in this shit, bitch. I'm turning gray. Like,
I'll
be like, what's the sign say? Exit, or is that like chill? Like, I be like, really,
I just be like, I'm a Cancer. What are you? Like, what time was you born? Like, that's it. That's deep.
No,
and we go. And my thing is, and now that I'm moving forward, I just be like, okay, bitch. Are you husband material? I'm sorry, I had to call him a bitch. But I just feel like, even if you're my husband, I can call you bitch.
Situationship be seeming so easier sometimes.
I just feel like with situationships, I just feel like it's just fucking eating from time to time, kicking it, going to... But at the end of the day, your feelings are always going to be in a situationship. And I always feel like in a situationship, somebody is going to get hurt. Because somebody's feelings are going... My point exactly.
It is.
Your feelings are always going to be in my situationship.
Expectations. So, like, if I like you, like, I'm expecting you to do these things or.
But at the end of the day, sometimes you could be in a situationship and not even know you in a situationship.
So wait a minute. So here's my thing, because you can never not know you in a situationship, and the reason why I say that is because you cannot ignore signs. Yes, he's taking you out. He might even clean your car, put gas in your tank, fuck you till you go to sleep, and rock your world 100%. He might pay a couple of bills and everything else. But you're going to always see signs that's going to make you question the position that you are in.
Either he's not going to let you in. It's going to be stuff you're trying to, like, connect, like a real connection. It's like,
It's always going to be something that's going to stop you from going too far past the situation thought. My thing is, a situationship should always have a timeline on it. And remember when I first started off with 3 months, I feel like every man... I'm known for people to only know each other for 3 months and know that they want to get married within the next 2. And they say, we was married after 6 months of knowing each other. And they've been together for years and years and years.
But you
decades.
have to be super honest, super transparent, super sure within yourself.
Well, my point in saying that, though, is the simple fact that if a man can know that fast, he knows if he wants to be with you or not. So, in the event that you're in a situationship and it's going past 3 months and you're wondering where you guys stand, he knows where he stand with you. He knows if he wants you to be his girlfriend. He knows if he wants to be your wife. He just doesn't want to make that commitment. So he's gonna hold on to you for as long as it's a selfish thing.
Bada bing.
Right. So as soon as your emotions get too much and you feel like, okay, I'm feeling too much, I'm falling in love, you see yourself getting mad at little stuff that you shouldn't be getting mad at because you're supposed to be keeping it player. A situationship, you're supposed to keep it player, period. You know what I'm saying?
Busting moves.
So me personally, if I feel like I'm getting too much in my feelings, nigga, you got to go. Period. Maybe I'll go hop into another situationship a little bit later. Or I might find me a man. But eventually, you gotta go. This had an expiration date on it anyway. I'm just
look at my shady ass. Maybe I'll go fuck your friend.
No.
All right.
I get it.
All right. You know you gotta be Yellow, chill out.
I get it. I want to be petty, but I can't be. I'm sorry, because I still think about you in the back of my head. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I put mine down, picked it up. I remember my coworker one time.
And bring that shit
down. He was like, you better watch out with them situationships or whatever, because he know everybody too. And I was like, it's cool. Like, we're like, he was like, watch. He was like, I done been through a few. He said, I done had a few situationships with me, hang on with me through relationships. They just still there. Somebody
I can talk to. Somebody I can get that puss from the regular. Somebody I can go to OVO with. Somebody I can go to district with. Go to Taco Tuesdays and just be chilling.
He might be a certain type of respectful, honest. Like that will keep a female around for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Or you can not care, because sometimes when I have this conversation with other people, it's always like it's the female who don't see, the female who not looking, or she just goofy and just sticking around. And that can most definitely be the case. I know for me, a lot of it is like my own choice. Like if with anything, like if you are ready to move on, if you're ready to stop biting your nails, whatever your thing is.
My bitch says stop biting your nails.
Like you'll choose, eventually I'm hoping I'm not gonna do this no more. Right. I'm gonna make steps to not do this. And I've totally done that. And then I just but then there's that soul tie thing, because it's been so long. And then we have other things that have connected us in a real way. So I think that's also a thing. But I know I can see that we've really grown apart in other ways that are really something that was really nice. So it's it's almost I don't even know if are we good? We're good, right? I don't know. I don't talk to you as much.
That's the worst place to be in.
Yeah, are we good? I don't know. But it doesn't. Sometimes it bothers me. But for the most part, I just keep busy. I just do other shit. So it's not something I'm just.
It's to this point. I had to tell my mama a couple of weeks ago.
You told your mom about your situation?
My mama's know my situationship from day one.
My mama don't know more than y'all.
And my mama knows who I was in a situationship, and when she met him, She absolutely loved him. She cooked for him.
Really? My
Yes.
friends and they know of him. They know the name. They be like, oh.
No, but the crazy part about it is who I was in the situationship. He wanted to meet my mama because he was just like, I just love your background and how you were built and whatnot.
I'm not a history project.
Right.
No. Not a history project.
That's what these men be doing. They
trying
be
to see
putting
like
a tag
this
on you and naming you as a project.
And then my mom, and then they are like,
no, you don't need to know that much.
Not my mama.
Not mine, because she'll call you somebody else and get at you.
No, and that's the thing is, that's not my mom. My mom, I never really bring people around my mom, but I felt like this was a friendship to be built up into a relationship, to build up into whatever. And my mom actually really liked him to the point, like, a couple of months ago, I was like, stop asking about him. It's done. It's over. Like, she'd be like, how? And you know, my African mama, how such and such, is he good? No, he gone. Bye. Stop talking about him. And I had to tell her what it was. And she was like,
ain't no good.
Oh.
She ain't no good. She met this lady, the mama of this dude I was talking to, and my dad knew who the new guy was, like, because they grew up together. And so my mom, she's standing right there. They are not talking about old buddy. She's like, oh, your son named Richard? Oh, like, did you not hear what they was talking about, girl? And the mom like, what? Now she got an attitude. I'm just like, oh my God.
That's how we do.
Now I'm looking like a dirtbag ass daughter. Like, now she looking at me like, you damn me. Like, we just was talking about.
We had the conversation about Leonard. Why would you bring up Richard, child? We'll talk about Leonard.
Why would you do that?
Leonard.
Like, no, you're not ready.
Is it Leonard or Leonard?
She's not ready, so no.
Yeah.
My family, they're no good. They're
Can't
no
keep
good.
her in the loop.
You got to tell her like a few times before, so she'll get it right.
Mom, this is Leonard, not Leonard.
Yeah. She'll be like, oh, the one you used to work with? Now it looks like I'm fucking my coworker. She's like, damn. No.
The one you used to work with?
No, what? I never had a job. What are you talking about?
You might have to debrief your mama before Thanksgiving dinner. All right, girl, so this is what's going down.
And then you gotta tell her to repeat everything back to
Right.
you.
Now you tell me. Who's
sitting next to me today, girl?
Come in. The one with the dreads.
What?
No. He has a fade, Mom.
No
A
dreads.
taper.
Mom. No dreads. That was last Thanksgiving, girl. Get it to help me.
No, I think it's like
Dad.
One day, like call me, but
My name Bennett and I ain't in it.
right.
If that ain't the oldest.
So, have you had more than one situation?
At one time?
Come on, doctor.
See, that's why I fucked up.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Come on, doctor.
Listen, it would have to be at one time for me because I don't even remember. I mean, I was in a relationship last year. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, it damn near was a situationship since he included his baby mama. Damn, it's like a threesome.
It wasn't a threesome.
I ain't had no
pussy
baby
was in
mama
the bed.
running.
It wasn't no threesome.
I mean,
Like I said earlier, I've never had another woman hit me about her nigga.
Well, you know, I've been in several
I don't know what to say about
situationships.
that.
That's my thing. I mean, they all get time and they go about their business. I ain't never been heartbroken. I can't say that. I've never had my heart broken. I've been, oh, you got me fucked up and damn, you disrespectful. But I've never been, oh my God, my heart broke. So that's good. But I mean,
my only
Bill
situationship was my
Marlene.
only situationship. Every other
Ever
time
life?
it was just dick. Thank you.
oh.
Well,
That's it.
I've had, I don't know if everything's same, but I know I had a great one. Like, he was hella cold. Like, he took me on, like, one of the best dates ever. Like, I think that's what got me in. His car was clean. It was washed.
Oh.
He had, like, a Jeep. and then like we had like an all day date. Like, we went to like 4 places in one day. And you know I like to take naps, and so I skipped
Just
out
like
on
me.
all my naps. Was I supposed to? What the fuck?
I love these type of dates.
That was the best date ever. And then like I could just quickly tell like he's really cool, but I don't know. He probably gives this coolness to a lot of people. And then so happily, you know, I fell, he fell, we fell, and then we kept falling every other.
Y'all didn't get back
But
up?
we
Like-
got up.
Y'all didn't get back
No,
up?
we did. We did. Like one time he hit me and I was like, you know, I'm good. Like, but he lived like around the corner. Like we worked for the same, not at the same place. This is when my mom she would fuck up. You got for your job? No. Just
In the same vicinity.
company,
In the
not
same vicinity.
same location. So like, yeah, it was like super cool. Like, he was like, he picked me up. I hate driving, so like,
Come through.
it was really cool. He would kick me out, and I would just be like, all right, see you later. I mean, I'm mad though, because I'm a morning person, but like, he's like, come on, you know, I gotta go. You used to work at Sprint, right?
Yeah.
So like,
You know what I mean? He had to open the store. Oh, no, they ain't
No.
had to open the
so
store.
like, he's like, you know, we gotta open before it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, call somebody, I don't know.
The
I
alarm
said, hey.
clock. The alarm, they track all that
I
stuff.
used to be like, oh my gosh, so like, he was like,
Oh, yeah, y'all did work for Sprint. I worked for Verizon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no fucking Verizon. But yeah, it was pretty
Suck my
cool.
dick.
It was like pretty cool. But bless his heart. But that was a cool one. That was like a real cool one. It ended with no problems. It was just like, and I don't have too many problems, but it was just like,
Are you
some
still
dudes like they be
communication?
wanting to like, what's the word? Reconcile. Like they want to try to convince you to come back. Like I've had that happen before. Like I'm good, and they're like, we could just talk. What the fuck do you want to talk about?
Right.
The
I think
weather,
that's in all of them.
PG&E, the impeachment.
I'm not a
Nigga,
cusser.
leave me alone.
I just give you
When I cuss your ass out, that's like the dun dun dun. You're done. You're done after that.
I
And
can't.
believe doctor when she says it.
I believe that.
You too nice and sweet. You want me to teach you how to cuss somebody out?
I know how to cuss. I know how to say
It just
things,
we know
but
how
I
to cuss
don't
people
like
out.
to because
Ooh,
I
I be
don't.
telling them all about that stuff.
I don't want
You're
to be the
fucking selfish. Your dick suck and your ass. You're such a terrible person. I be running out of shit to say.
Only people I don't touch is the kids, but your mama can get it, your sister can get it, your ugly ass daddy can get it,
like,
your
I just
fat
feel
ass
like-
brother could get it,
I mean,
everybody can get
you
it.
know who you are and what you are and how you've been towards me. And I'm a really pretty cool person, so like it's just like yes.
I might even just ignore your ass. Like, bye.
But no one's like that mean to me. People just do sometimes I think like inconsiderate things. Like if I just like you didn't think, you didn't want to use your brain. It's probably not much in there. But, I mean, come on. You could do something over it. So
Except pussy in overtime. My bad.
I can't. So we're over situationships. We've gotten it down. Cheyenne says 3 months. You should know.
You should know. And if you want to keep it as a situationship, as soon as you feel yourself, getting emotional, you get mad at stuff you don't normally get mad at, pull yourself out of that situationship, take some time out for your own self, and then find another one.
Find the next train. It's coming.
Yeah.
Now, Sabel, on the other hand, sounds like, she likes to assimilate the person. She wants to bring them in. She wants to bring them in with her family.
Not even just be my
that.
family, just make you feel comfortable. It's just
You can feel comfortable
This
in
is
this
it.
coach. You
Hell
don't need
yeah.
to feel. You don't need to be my cousins and all them. You don't
Face
need to be
down,
my-
ass up.
You don't need to feel comfortable. I'm the comfort. You don't need to meet them people. You can see them in passing on your own time. I don't
Or
know.
shit in picture frames at my house. Damn it.
Boop. There's my aunt. Now you know her. Like, you don't need to be at
That's
their
my
house and on their
aunt.
couch. Because now I gotta explain your existence.
Right,
then
and why you
why
gone.
you're here, then why you acting if you don't
And you know
act
the
right.
crazy
Like,
part? When I meet up with my family, they be like, "Oh, where's such and such?" I be
My
like,
family is a mess.
"He's dead."
They will talk about you in your face. Like if you're a guy coming over, like because I have a lot of guy cousins, They will sit in the kitchen like, I'll be over here. They will be over there. And they'll be like, see that nigga shoes? Like, they will choose stuff like that. And then they'll start calling you whatever the brand name of your shoes is. So if you got on Air Maxes and they phony, they're going to call you Air Max. Or something like that.
And you know,
like, that's what type of shit they do. We do it to each other. My cousin came over one time. That nigga had on a Ferrari shirt. The whole night we was calling him Ferrari in shades because he had on fucking shades and wouldn't take them off.
Wow.
And so it was like, see him look at a Ferrari. Like, that's how we are. So, like,
I'm African, so my family is very unproblematic. You know, but just...
That's nice. That's nice. Mine, they will talk.
No, I don't want to have a problematic button with all of them. Like, hey.
Wait for your ass to get far enough, take a straw and shoot up through that motherfucker and kill your ass. Ain't no need for words.
We ain't like that.
Bitch, you dead. You just dead. It's over.
I better hope situationship don't run into my brothers in the streets.
Through a straw. Bitch, you be dead. How did she die? Well, it's quite strange because
He was at Sabel family house. You know how he died.
We give your ass a hug and bitch you dead. In the morning.
Listen, but was it plastic or paper? Because nigga, you killed me through a paper straw. I'm gonna have to go back and fight you, bro.
We sneeze on your ass and the next day you wake up, you got hives all over you, bitch, you dead.
No.
Y'all dead.
Never get killed with a paper straw, bitch.
Bitch, not a paper straw. Shout out to California, your paper ass motherfucking straw.
Dirty dog. You at least could shoot me with a fucking 7-Eleven straw. What the fuck?
No, because I did the motherfucking straw like a Slurpee. Oh my god.
Gosh. Okay.
I can't hang out with y'all no more.
I have tears in my eyes because they help it.
Wow.
Alright, so
I'm about to go grab me another one.
Do you, sis?
Yay.
What are you over?
What am I over? I am honestly over experiencing the same thing. It's kind of like, I know it's easy for you to say, you know, if you're over experiencing the same thing, why do you keep experiencing it? I experience it because it's always covered differently. And I never notice it until afterwards. So this person always have more than that person. And that person always have more than the next person. But eventually, their true intentions come out. You know, what they're really there for, what they're really interested in, if they really want to commit to you, etc. All of that comes out. And you're stuck in this reverse thing, to whereas you're experiencing the same exact thing you experienced from everybody else. It was the same end result every time. You know what I'm saying? It just had a different disguise.
A whole different look to it.
A whole different look to it, and it'd be crazy. It'd be a trip. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like, oh my God, like this might be something different. And deep down inside, I always know if something is gonna be long term or short term. And my favorite thing to say is, I'm gonna just enjoy it for the moment. I love enjoying stuff for the moment because I feel like something's gonna happen to where I'm gonna leave or I'm gonna push you away. Period. And it's a self thing, but when I start seeing stuff that it's the same thing over and over and over again, you kind of say, "Oh, I'm not gonna tolerate this for too long. You got to go." This is the same thing. I already experienced this, so right now I'm tired of experiencing the same thing, and I'm not going to get into another situation, or I'm not going to give my time to anything that is even remotely the same. Like, you got to be completely different straight off the bat. And I'm going to sit you down and I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for. Because I'm getting too old for situationships. I done had enough. Period.
And that was a smooth voice of Dr. Chey on it.
Yes.
What are you over?
I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm just a hopeless romantic, and it's just so weird. Like, I'm a real hopeless romantic where I will give you a chance, because I look at my parents and I feel like that was a chance. They were totally different, and that's something I look up to. But then it's like looking at everybody else. Even my parents got divorced, so I just be like, hey, give me a sperm donor and a dog, and I'm good. Like, because at the end of the day, I'm over it all. But whatever comes my way, comes my way. But
I don't want whatever comes my way, comes my way. I need to dodge some of that shit, because, like, I could just do
at the end of the day,
some of the stuff.
hey y'all, if you just want to give me your sperm and an NDA and a French bulldog, we could keep it pushing.
Are you soliciting? You might as well drop your premium Snapchat.
I need one, shit. I really do need one.
No, I don't want a sperm donor. She's talking for herself. I don't want a sperm donor. I already have a dog. She's a handful. And people already call me a half-ass mom anyway to my dog. So
I just feel like I'm over it.
I'm
like,
good. For me, if it comes to like, what am I over about guys? I'm over them not being confident because a lot of them aren't as confident as they seem. Also, I'm over them not knowing their own value because I feel like some of the stuff I hear, I'd be like, you accepted that? Like, you good with that? So that is something I'm over. And then just not being like upfront. Like, I met a guy like a year ago and we were like talking, and one thing why I like him, he's like, why are we still hanging out? And I'm like, because you're fucking honest. Like, he was like, you know, after for like a couple months, we were talking, and he actually, he's older, and it could be because he's older, and he would always ask, like, what are we doing? Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What we doing tonight? Like, being super clear all the time. And she would kind of get on my nerves, like, just go with the flow so I can, like, fuck you. But no, he's not like that. He's not like that. And so he was like, honestly, you know, I just met you at the wrong time. Like, I really like you. You know, I like being around you. He was like, I am talking to somebody else. And I'm like, yeah, in my head, like, me too. And he's like, you know, I'm talking to somebody else, but I give you most of my time. However, just in general, it's not a good time. Right. He was like, so I'm really trying to do whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. At first, I used to have a hard time with it. Like, damn, be free when I call you. Like,
but you can't do nothing but respect it.
But I can't do anything but respect it and give him his space. So, like, I don't call a lot. Well, we don't call each other as much anymore because he was clear. Like, that's one thing I feel a lot of people don't do. Is when they tell you the first time, believe them. However they tell you, and you got the message, like, whatever they said, they was like, bitch, I ain't fucking with no bitches. And they said it, like, on a video or something. That's what he meant. Like, that's what he meant. Like, he didn't say it directly to you, but that's probably how he really feels. Like, just taking it the first time. So, like, that I'm over. People just not being transparent. Now, we're not talking about dudes, and when I start talking about myself and what I'm over, honestly, I'm over having to shave my legs. But that's just me. Like, sometimes I wish I would listen to my mom, just never did.
Like, I wish I would have listened to my mom about not shaving my legs.
Like, but in my 6th grade self, I was like, but
I need to shave my legs, Mom. Yeah. And now I'm like shaving them all the fucking time.
Yeah, I'm about to shave my legs tomorrow. Look, can you see it? If you get side lips, right?
Can I actually do
like, I need to know, like, do I need to shave my legs? Because, like, honestly, I have, like...
No, you're fine.
You're a little brittle.
I mean, just brittle. Just go up and down.
You talking about, you're fine. You're a little brittle. Well, yeah, you are a little brittle. Bitch, be honest.
Well, let me... Okay. Now, Phil... Now, okay. And I'm ashy, and I'm...
You part of the problem. I'm trying to tell you. I need you to be honest. I'm so over that shit.
I should have been a Gemini. That's how I look at it.
No, I'm good. Capricorn works for me. I'm just over shaving my underarms.
I just wish we just should have came bored. We should have came bald. Period. Like, why do we have hair if we gotta shave it off anyway? Like, what's the point?
I had actually learned.
Because I'm sick of my vagina. I ain't got time for that. The vagina is a lot of work.
Let me tell you.
And I got several different parts.
And I got a fupa. You know, I got to lift my shit up and just kind of be like, and after a moment, you just be tired.
And then waxing, you know, that doesn't work.
You can't trust everybody
like
with your coochie when you're waxing.
I like waxing too, but the after effect, it just be terrible.
Like, what's the after effect for you?
I break out.
Really?
Yes, I break out. So
when I get waxed, I go with a
tapered wax.
European wax center.
I do my wax and I wear a sundress and I just be like,
I like waxing. I don't
I
have a
like
problem with
waxing.
I just gotta
The
find the
waxing
right
was
one,
like-
something that's more gentle maybe, and then find some stuff
You
to use
exfoliate?
afterwards. I did. I tried to exfoliate. I used Tin Skin, and I moisturized it and everything, and I still broke out. So now I'm trying to get it back together.
Interesting.
In the name of Jesus.
Hey,
I'm trying to look like the
man.
bitches that be on them porn stars. The
skin, the skin be looking all even.
Man,
I
the
be like,
fuck?
no one fucked you up. Like, no one told you to give it a try with a razor, did they?
I know,
You
ever.
knew what your destiny was gonna be. Cause sometimes I be thinking that the black moms have fucked us over a little bit. Because
Yeah.
I be like, white girl, why does your face look like it's
Just smooth like a camp.
And I know all of theirs don't look like that, but I just be like, you just knew to start waxing since you were 10? Like, what the fuck? Like,
I didn't get my first wax till I was like 26.
I just got my first wax.
Yeah, I was grown.
Like, what, a couple of years ago?
And I was just like, ooh.
I think I was
But then
24.
after I got waxed, I was like, this is life. I
This
never
is feel
broke
like
out.
a baby seal out this motherfucker.
Oh my god, smooth like a baby's butt top.
That might
Like
be
a
a crow.
baby's butt top. Just smooth. Like, this feels so nice.
I think that was probably a crow.
I was like, Gucci don't sound like that. I mean, fuck with you feel like.
I remember
Hey,
fucking
nigga.
They crow puss.
looking at the pussy and they be like,
No, I
and you be
get
like,
it.
yeah, smooth like a baby's
Yeah,
butt.
I'm kind of over that too because you know what I don't like this really quick when it comes to like waxing or when you don't have time to get an appointment to wax. Because when I just took that little stunt out the wax or whatever, and I didn't have time. Like I worked every day up until the day I had to leave. So I like had to do like an emergency cleanup because you just never know. When
Just a little trim.
And so like now I'm just like, what the fuck did I do? Why did I do that? Like if Cuz was gonna see me, he was just gonna have to see me. Like,
Right.
It's not like you never seen me before. But like,
have you guys ever messed with a guy who liked a little bit on top? I messed with one guy who.
I have who don't fucking mind at all.
My one
He
night
actually
stand who I
requested
slept
it.
with 3
Just leave
times.
it.
Yeah, he said leave a patch for me. A square. I think it was I left him a little square or a strip or
Little
something.
island.
I went and got this was when I was going to wax heavily. Everything was fine. In Sacramento, maybe their stuff was different from the stuff that's out here. I don't know what the hell going on in the back. And it was fine, perfectly fine. I told him I said he likes it as a square. Just leave a little square for me, please.
For him. Where he can nest that.
Yes, you know, you gotta. I feel like that's important.
I feel like you can't be a guy in like vagina and don't appreciate the hair that's on it.
Especially if you're giving me hairy balls. What the fuck? If you're giving me hairy balls, at the end of the day, bitch, you about to take this hairy ass pussy too.
I remember one
Fuck
time
outta
I
here.
didn't like wax and stuff for
I mean, not hairy,
in
not like-
protest because he had stopped manscaping. So when he had stopped manscaping, I was like,
By the way, I do
What's
like
that?
bald
Like-
balls.
what's that? I was protesting silently.
Oh my god, that's so funny. So did you guys ever have a conversation about that? Like, did you ever
About
bring
the
it
hair?
up?
Yeah, I told him I was protesting because I was like, I was fed up with me. I got fed up with
The
myself.
sex be different. Everything just be different, girl. You go, oh, this don't feel the
I
same.
was fed up with me. I was like looking at myself like, bitch, you were taking it too far.
Yeah, this
You
is-
guys
it
make me
becomes
want to
a
go
marriage.
get waxed
And so
tomorrow.
I went and got a
excuse
wax,
me.
and then I had told him about it. I was like, yeah, I was actually in a silent protest because you had stopped. And he was like, oh. I was
My
like,
bad,
okay.
cuz.
They don't care about
I
none
was
of
like,
that once
he
they
didn't
in
care.
it.
He didn't care. I mean, he went back to manscaping sometimes, but like, I don't know. Some guys, they don't be knowing. I like a guy that actually does.
At least trim it.
Somebody I knew
At least
or that I
trim
know.
it, let
He
it-
goes just no hair at all. Like
Make him over it.
just
Dick and balls.
That's all I need. I don't
Dick
need
and
that
balls.
Extra
That's all I
foliage.
need.
That's not where I roam.
Girl, I had someone that had foliage all on this thigh.
Oh,
all
I've seen that
underneath,
before.
up top,
All
around
in the
between. I
undercarriage.
said, well, damn, where's the dick? Listen, you should probably shave, sir.
I'm like, it's
Let Let me find it. Help me.
I have
Where
fucked
is
somebody
the map?
that was just. I have fucked somebody that was really hairy, and he was out of my racial. It was dating out of my race, and I was just like, damn, this A-Rap is really hairy, bro.
Did you know that before?
He had a man bun, but I didn't think I thought he would
Was
keep
his
it up.
arms hairy? If any of the arms is hairy, and he got hair that like
On
almost
his
meets
neck.
his neck.
Oh, yes.
Almost meets his hairline.
Hairy.
You know, cuz it's probably got some hair somewhere.
Yes.
Don't wear
everywhere.
V-necks. Maybe he's
That
probably a
thing,
bear.
I'd be like, look at all this. You look like a motherfucking. Ooh, I was about to say something so problematic. You just hairy. Like, get out of here.
Looks like we're over the hair. I know I am.
You guys maybe want to go get a wax tomorrow. Like,
I
so I was talking with my girlfriends. Take it all.
I am. I like getting the wax. Only thing I'd be kind of nervous because I'd be like, I might like this too much. But let's pick one of them things out of there since you're like the closest. And if it doesn't have a check on it, then we could talk about it because we're gonna do the topic in blocks. Can you see?
Yep.
You wear glasses, bud?
I should.
Always the ones who should.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get eyelids because I'm sick of these contacts.
So now they're in the check.
What is it wrong? There's
Soul
a lot of
ties?
them stuck on there. We already did that. It should have a check on there.
Trauma bonds.
Oh, no, that's sorry. I know who submitted that. Next time.
Queens. What does it really mean? Soul
Still want somebody to call me
sister.
a queen.
I hate that shit too.
Yeah, it seemed like if there's a reason why they're doing it, they're not doing it. It never
not
seems
genuine.
sincere.
Yeah, it's not sincere. It's like, hey, beauty, suck my dick.
Oh,
Soul sister.
won't do that. Damn.
Emotional growth. Oh no, I like this
I
one.
think that's a good one.
And can a man respect a woman less than he loves her? I like emotional growth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what you got to say about emotional growth?
That's just a growth in your emotional.
Oh my god.
Girl.
Well, I have something to say about emotional growth.
Come on, girl.
I feel like when I hear emotional growth, I think of when I said earlier about taking time out for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the perfect time to grow emotionally because you're getting in touch with yourself. You're getting in touch with what you want to deal with, what you want to tolerate, what you don't want to deal with ever again. And it's just a time of reflection. And I feel like everybody needs to grow emotionally because mentally, I mean, you can grow off of life lessons, but it's even harder emotionally because a lot of people don't want to break those walls down and dig deep, and it just keeps you stagnant for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You just don't move forward. So every person you meet ends up looking like the same person, which is why we say niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you take the time to grow emotionally, then it opens a whole other door.
I think it is. Because if your emotions don't catch up with whatever life lessons you're getting or whatever book you might be reading or who you might be around, you're still going to find yourself back. Because you'll know all this stuff, but your emotions, if you don't have control of those, they'll pull you back to wherever you once were. Or they'll take you back to that place, as a lot of people like to say.
Absolutely.
If you aren't growing emotional.
You're
more emotional? Oh, wow.
Well,
This is a little gross. This is gross. When you grow, it hurts. Like, it's when you're growing and like something is stretching you, like it's most definitely gonna like pull some things out of you probably that you haven't dealt with or seen or anything. You just have to be mature to understand that you still need still keep going forward.
Exactly.
Don't swim in it.
And the funny thing is, I've always felt like I've been naive to that because just growing up in the household that I grew up in, I've always been naive. So when I actually see people talking real shit, I'll be like, oh shit, I every time people speak real shit, I feel attacked But I just feel like that's just the way I grew up. Like, but at the end of the day, I always feel like, damn, like, I feel attacked and I feel naive. But after listening to what everybody says to it, I just be like, damn, I wish I could be like that. And not even just wishing to be like that, because there's always room for growth. You know what I'm saying?
You just got to be ready for it.
Exactly. Because it's growth.
The only reason why you feel attacked and naive is because you're not ready to hear it. You're not ready to accept it. So, of course, anybody that's not ready for it is going to be on the defense. So that's something to think about. That's another... There's one called sex. There's one called threesome. The third one is how to tell a guy his dick is little, or should you tell is little. I'm sorry. Should you tell him little? Or should you tell him it's trash? And then the next one is being the girl with whack vagina. I want to speak on a threesome because honestly...
Wait, what's a threesome one?
I don't know, but I just want to say something real quick about a threesome. I want a girlfriend and a boyfriend, but I don't want my girlfriend to be girlfriend and boyfriends behind my back. I want to bring my girlfriend in. This is my other girlfriend. I want to bring her in when I want to bring her in.
Really?
Like, y'all can't... There's nothing behind my back. This is my girlfriend. You're my boyfriend, period. You can't cheat on me or nothing like that. I'm just having a female on the side that I can play with and have my fun with. And if I want to bring her into the bathroom with us, then she can have fun with the both of us. But it's on my terms and my terms only. Is that selfish?
Are you going to be dating your girlfriend at the same time?
Yes, that's going to be my bitch. She might even move in with us.
At the end of the day, this is how I feel about threesomes. I don't want one, but I would like to be invited into one.
I was before.
I've been invited.
Did you do it?
Times.
No, I did not because I was very thrown off. But, however, I'm very glad I didn't because the nigga is butt ass ugly. Like, I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad. Like, God, what the hell is this? He was ugly.
Yeah, I was invited to one when I was going to CC by this like married couple.
University of San Pablo.
I went. I went. But yeah, like they invited me, and I was just like, invited paper note.
What?
Yes.
This is evidence. Don't be telling people my business.
I was like, oh no, sis. But yeah, my paper note. When I went to Puerto Rico, I was invited to one. I'm like, I don't know you niggas. You know, but no,
that could be an option for my dirty 30.
I don't. Live your life. I do not want to be in a threesome. Not my boyfriend.
He'd be like, Wagwan. With your bak.
Baba clock.
Miraras clot and a bumba clot.
Okay, I don't want me and my boyfriend to be in a threesome. I'm really kind of like selfish like that.
It just got to be a form of loyalty. Like
maybe I could join in one day on somebody.
That's what I'm saying. I would want to be in one, but I would never invite somebody into my threesome.
You got to spice it up.
I did want to talk about the little dick that was trash.
Ooh. So how do you tell them?
Did you tell him?
I think my facial expression would tell him. Like, it was to the point, like, he had to be like, try to do it, and I'd be like,
are you serious?
I guess. And
you said I guess?
Yeah. And the dick would just be trash. He was offbeat. And it was just not rocking for me. And it wasn't the biggest dick. Everybody know I got a deep throat and big lips. So I'm taking the biggest of the biggest. But it was just like sucking my thumb. Like,
you just sounded like a king's dick sucking champion or something like that.
I mean, I'm not going to put myself on a pedestal because I know there's probably bitches that'll do it better than me. But, yeah, his dick was like sucking a thumb. Like, alright.
Don't make that noise. Oh, man.
Yeah, it sounds like a nipple.
And the only time I could get off is I had to be on top. Like, that was it.
Oh, no. I had a guy ask me what's his like the smallest ever. And I was like,
Do you want me to answer that question honestly, or do you want me to stroke your ego?
Oh.
You just be like, what you can do is say, well, I'm fucking you, ain't I? And then just let him take that however he wants. He can take it whichever which way. Ain't I fucking you? I mean, you know, why would I be fucking you then?
And
You
then
say that, boom.
And then honestly, it's really not about the size. I mean, it really is about the size. Come on, let's.
I learned that from
It's
Juana.
really not about the size.
I am a true believer in that only because I got my first orgasm off of a very, very small penis.
Boom.
How small?
I mean, it was pretty
How
small,
small?
but that orgasm,
I really want to know how small.
it was pretty small, but I felt
I
my
like
soul. I mean, okay.
felt your
So I felt my soul come out of my body, turn around, look at me, and say, "Bitch, the fuck was that?" I told that nigga, "Don't you ever do that shit again." He walked me through it.
Oh, really?
Yes, and no one has ever been able to. Well, I figured out how to do it with my toys.
Okay.
Just last year, though.
Shout out to Dr. Chey for my toy for my birthday. I walked in the Batteries and Plus like, y'all got these?
You gave her a toy for her birthday?
Yes.
That's so nice of you. I got my first toy from a girl, too.
Yeah, the one I'm using, she got me for my birthday. And but it was for my, I can't remember what it, I think so I had my first orgasm at 23.
Really? I had my first one at 19.
I had my first one at 27. You guys are annoying.
Yeah. So
What you was sucking the big dicks and couldn't get your orgasm? What happened?
No, that dick wasn't even that big, but his... Are we talking about orgasm with the dick or on the mouth?
what? So yeah, so it's time for me to get a new one though.
I don't know. I'm over my toys. If that's another thing I'm over.
Yeah, I'm over
It's
my
all of
toys
them.
too.
Because one, I don't
I'm
know
just
how
now getting
to.
started.
I don't like. They not the same. Like I need.
What Nene Leak say?
I don't know.
Nene Leak say the toy don't say, "Ooh, baby, I love you. You so fly. You so sexy." All the toy just says is, "Buzz."
And that's all I need to hear.
My
I'll make all the noise. Oh!
that you got it.
And then I start vibrating. I be vibrating with the vibrator. And then I toss it across the room.
Get this shit out of here.
Then I go to sleep. I swear that thing do more wonders than a man has ever done me.
One day I woke
I
up
don't
with
have
my
it.
vibrator inside me. It was like, bitch, what the fuck is this a
I don't know if it's like the imagination or the
It is. You
thought.
gotta zone
Like
out.
I can't do that. Like my old boyfriend, he's bless his heart. Oh my god. he like just he said, save me because I lived in a life of no orgasms for a long time. And like he would like play with the toys with like on me. He would do it for me.
Yeah.
Like, he would do
and
it
that's
for
when
me.
you have a nigga that's really like open. Oh, babe, because I'm
man.
trying to be Peg the Stallion on your ass.
Yeah, I mean, I done
That's
had one
amazing.
ask to watch me do it. I'm like, I be looking stupid as hell. When I say I vibrate like that, like, I be, yes.
Your face be like this.
I'm like, that ain't even sexy for real. It be so out of pocket, so.
I don't know. I'm over the toys. I have one that I don't even play with. It's just for decoration. I might as well put this shit up in here.
Because if mama
really
like
nice.
walk up in here and be like, what is
just a
that?
little bit of crust, so I'm gonna have a problem.
Not
Residue.
crust.
So
Wait.
The nut residue.
Have you done a hygiene coochie episode?
No, I'm talking about nut residue.
No, mine.
Because she ain't used it in a long time. She probably forgot to wash it.
I did wash it.
I mean, I roll over. I be out. And then I
roll over.
See, let me put this in
I
the
wash all
dishwasher.
mine
I be
in
like,
salt and alcohol.
You be touching it with the buttons to get it back down. You toss it. Boop.
I have to get up and clean them off. And I remember one time I forgot about it. Like it was like in the bed, and then like somebody was coming over. No, nigga, somebody was coming over, and I was like trying to.
Oh
I was like, oh, you can sit there. I don't really entertain people in my room, but this time we just so was in there. And then, like, he sat down, and, like, it was, like, attached to a cord.
No. And I'm like...
like, oh, it wasn't clean or anything. I wouldn't want you to touch that.
Oh no!
Whatever. Put it in your mouth. I don't care. Like, it's just, it was like.
Shoot, it's the same cookie juice you about to lick
Tease
on
me,
later.
baby. Turn around and just please me, baby.
Oh, you guys are too much. Hey, are you going to the I Am Sue, the little basketball thingy?
I will not be
The
in
celebrity
attendance.
thing?
No, ma'am.
By the time this airs, it will have been over. It's
No,
tomorrow,
ma'am.
but
Yeah, no, ma'am.
I was gonna ask you if you was gonna go because I was
Y'all
gonna
check
go.
that out, though. Y'all check that.
The next one. Check
Oh.
the next one out.
Oh, you know what? They having a Halloween party too, a '90s themed Halloween party too. So y'all should check that out. They do the little Halloween thing every year. You know what I'm saying? Be popping. So I will not be in attendance.
I don't know if I can make
I
it.
will not.
I don't
can
know.
do nothing,
I don't know. Hey, do you guys know?
HBK, but power to them. They still be lit though. Check them out though.
Hey,
You said check
Megan
'em
Thee
out.
Stallion. No, Megan Thee Stallion was just singing "I Am Sue" on
Yeah,
her
HBK
motherfucking Instagram or
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah, you feel me? HBK Gang. I think that was his song. So yeah.
Cool.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. I was actually thinking of going because in the kitchen boys.
Well,
Oh yeah, I have something to do anyway. I have actually a crab feed to go to. So
I like crab feeds.
Yeah, and
I like
Is it
crab
at the
feeds.
church?
I like crab
it is.
feeds.
Hallelujah.
They be good. Well, ours, I know ours be good, but like, yeah, that sounds much better.
Yeah.
But I was gonna try to go to that because it's one particular one that I think is kind of cute. But,
Ooh, you was trying to go scope. See, I know this. Well,
yeah,
get all this
I
back.
should be trying to
I
scope
can't
sometimes.
go.
I do. I be
I
trying
could go
to.
because I know.
Cause like the reason why I want to go to the
He'll
mall.
see you and be looking. He'll probably be like,
No.
Her?
Me?
she is not there.
Me? No,
He'll
no.
probably see you and be like,
Where is she at?
she's not there.
Right.
Bless
Period.
her.
That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah. But anywho.
Oh well.
I really did. But thank you guys so much for being on this
Yes, this was so much fun.
little episode. We recorded for like a solid hour and looks like almost 15 minutes.
Ow!
Almost 15 minutes. A long one.
Well, I would definitely.
And I hope it caught everything because when I checked, like to make sure we were still good, it had paused for like a split second. I was like, no. But we were going. I should have said no one. But anyway, thank you guys so much.
You're very
So we can
welcome.
talk about
I definitely want to come back.
Charmaine's World. I need to make you a
jingle.
Charmaine's World. Thank you for tuning in to Charmaine's World. I'll see you again. Well,
Charmaine's World.
We gon' hear. You gon' hear us. You're not seeing us. Charmaine's World.
What's up, fam? If you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to share. We're on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Stitcher, and Anchor. There's pretty much no place where you can't pull up a seat and just join the conversation. So thank you so much for all your support. Share this podcast with your friends and family, and I'll see you on the next episode.